Okay, next game, Lifeless Moon. This one came out last year on the 9th of July 2024, developed by Stage 2 Studios and published by Serenity Forge. So this is the sequel to Lifeless Planet, which I'll be honest, we've not played. It is an adventure, whereas the other one was classified as platforming. So I don't know if that makes a difference. So where's hang on link. This one is also available on PC, PlayStation. We're playing on Xbox today. Originally came out in August 2003 on Steam. During an expedition to the moon, 2 astronauts find themselves in a familiar town back on Earth. They soon discover the town is the beginning of a strange and mysterious journey. I do not know if you need to have played the first game. Oh, it was a passion project. I like that. Cool. There are 17 achievements, all of which are obtainable. It's 2-hour completion, so we'll be doing a portion about an hour. We're going to end up going over on stream, but you know. It's the spiritual successor to the popular 2004 indie title Lifeless Planet. It's a 3D platformer. It's classified as an adventure, but hopefully it's not too bad. Puts you in the center of a mysterious moon expedition. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully it's not too hard. It is currently on sale for 40% off. Normal price £10.74 or $12.99. But yes, I do hope it's not too complicated of a 3D platformer. I have to admit, I'm not the best at 3D platformers, but hey, this one looks cute. So let's give it a go. And hopefully it involves no talking, so I can rest my voice for a little bit. Lifeless worlds. Options. Flashlight LB, walk RB, interact with X, inventory Y, notebook B, jump jet, pause menu. Let's turn the brightness up a little bit, I'll be honest. Okay. Give it a go. During the Cold War, 2 great superpowers sought to dominate the skies and space. I know nothing about the Lifeless Planet series, so it began a great space race as the Soviet Union and the United States spent billions attempting to fly further and faster into the unknown. During this time, dozens of test pilots died, sacrificing their lives to help humankind reach for the stars. Looks cool though. We've got a mix of genres and art styles today. I just picked 3 games off my random to-do list, I'll be honest. Hate them. just got spit out on a rock. Oh, good. It's first person. Whee! Alright, notebook. Mission log. Geology notes. Objectives, documents. Cool. Inventory. Oh, this is default is run, you can hold to walk. Lifeless Moon. This is you, Id Moon. You are Moon, okay. Yay! I'm the monarch of the world.
Houston, come in. Hello? Hello?
Explore the crater and locate your crewmate. You are Lifeless Moon. I mean, fine. Yeah, we are having a little explore on the moon. We did a little bit of jazz, and then
It's dark down here. How did we get into this crater?
and then we're gonna have a third and final game, and then I have to.
There's a canyon leading out of the crater.
Right. Oh. How would? Sorry, that was mock outrage. You know, mock outrage. As in, I'm 100% not outraged.
Whoa. This wasn't here before, was it? No, definitely not.
Platforming. I see now. Is it moon gravity?
I've never seen lunar geography like this.
First video game experience in words. 3 words. Mission is currently off. Phenomenal. Crewmate discovered a point light phenomenon, investigated missing, followed and now trapped in a deep crater. Suffered low suit pressure. Low oxygen event. Seem to have lost time. Mule Commodore 64. Okay. I'm trying to think whether my first one... That's definitely 3 words. It is 3 words. Technically one of them's a number, but I suppose that's a word. Ooh, hello. What was that? Are we now somewhere else? What did that? Whoa. Now I'm like walking really ridiculously fast. I'm stuck on fast forward.
Something's really wrong here, partner. Man, I wish you'd talk with me.
Okay. My brain is struggling to process what's going on here. I'm hearing sounds where there shouldn't be sound, seeing unimaginable things, and yet it all feels extremely real. I don't have any rational explanation for the events of the last hours. Pressing on as methodically as I can. I need to establish some kind of comms with Houston. I'll feel a lot better if I can speak with Catcom. I think... I mean, the first one I remember... Ah, there is something up there. The city.
God, this can't be real.
I mean... There was certainly this game that I played. It's like... Game doesn't exist. And probably my 3 words, because I have... Except I have a picture of me playing it now. Because I had an Acorn 3000.
Something destroyed all the buildings at the edge of town.
That's like Day of the Tentacle, which is technically 4 words, or 7 Doors and Spider. Yeah, OG, which is why I can't find this bloody game. I know it exists. I did not imagine it. Also had like Swiv 3D, and then there were these games we got out of the Archimedes magazines. But yeah, it's like tentacle, doors, and mathematical. That's my first video game experience. And then I got addicted to Tetris on the handheld Nintendo thing. Game Boy. It's like something out of a pulp novel. A bunch of my colleagues are scientists, but I don't think any of them could explain with any authority how there's a town on the damn moon. We're in the realm of theories now. Teleportation, light travel, can't rule anything out. Staring at it won't change the fact that it's here. I need to investigate one step at a time into the abyss of the unknown. One step beyond. Do do do.
We need a key to open this door.
Do 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 do. Okay, so we need a key for the door there. With the radio station. Why? It looks so tiny, but proportionally the door is the right height, but it looks so tiny. Is that because my model character is small? Possibly. Mule. I don't think I've played Mule. What is Mule? Monkey Island 2 and King's Quest 5. Nice. Oh gosh, what's this? Hello. Ooh. Am I supposed to be able to read this? Machine shop. We were lucky that the shop was well stocked. Clean work area. Tools, we were luckier than the shopkeeper was anyway. Unless we can get that radio tower back online, it's not going to matter. We just need to contact Earth, that's all. Just one message and maybe they'll get to us. I'll bring the shopkeeper's body back as thanks. That's all I can do from it. Sad, haunting, even working in a dead man's shop, but we must press on or we'll be all dead. Unknown. Oh. Is that what that letter said, maybe? Mule. Sorry. Mule was a strategy resource colony management game. Interesting. But yeah. Way too complicated. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So it seems the only thing in here is weird first person that we can't move to, so we have to... We can't move when we're inside then. I wonder if they're successful. Yeah, it's just like someone like just grabbed a bit of town and plonked it. There's something shining over there. Working together, several of us were able to connect a power cable from the chamber to the device. We all know this is just grasping at straws, but the hope is we can flood the core with an opposite power flow. The engineer postulates this will spark a kind of reversion effect, kicking off another iteration of the event. But in the reverse. It's a terribly dangerous idea, but the only one we have right now that might restore the town's location in space-time. Ah, Mule. Way too complicated for 3-year-old you! Okay, following a power cord for now. I've never played it. I'm not really a strategy management resource person, I'll be honest. I don't have the patience. Sabotage! Large pipes have been jammed into these generators. It looks like sabotage. I wonder who did it and how. This must have taken tremendous strength. Okay. Alright, well, there's something shiny off in the thing here. You always play the Legites because of their movements. Is it something akin to like Tiberian Sun? Red Alert? Because I played that. Ooh. Door. Can't get down there. Right. Basic economy simulator. Okay. Fair enough. Not usually the kind of game I play. Okay, I'm distracted now because it looks like there's a little hidden crater here. Or not. Oh, it's just the back end of the tank. Okay, up to 4 players, cool. I'm also not really one for multiplayer games. Not begin them, just generally get kind of impatient. But yeah. This is interesting. As I said, I don't know if I'm supposed to know if it, you know, it's in the universe of Lifeless Planet. Okay, we can't get any higher on there. Whether I'm supposed to know what the heck's going on or not. But it's certainly intriguing. Sorry. Flight Research Center. Yeah, there's a circle all the way around, isn't there? Yeah, the moon shouldn't have atmosphere. That's definitely weird. But yeah, no, that's cool. Right, I'm just kind of distracted / confused with where I'm supposed to go. What I can do other than NES version. Any ideas? Can't get into the cafe, which is lit up. The machine shop doesn't have anything other than a note. And the prompt is just explore the town. Hee I'm on your roof. Stampede Atari Dad. Ooh, what's the story behind that? That sounds cool. Ah, there's another note here. Okay. I delayed writing this entry for 3 days, but I can't ignore it anymore. I keep experiencing the most inexplicable thing. Objects I dream about keep appearing to me after I wake. Last week I dreamed I was back in a living room, nothing exceptional, but in my dream I noticed a small blue vase that sat on the end table. A couple of hours after I woke up, I saw it again, right here in this room. I didn't know how to react, so I called the biologist to confirm I was really seeing this object in the real world. When I turned back around, it was gone. This scenario has repeated itself 2 more times since... Most recently, I dreamed of my old coin collection. When I woke up, I consciously raised my hand over my palm. Somehow my gut knew what I would see, though, was the coin from my dreams. Yet a moment later, the ethereal token vanished from my hand, a shower of ribbon-like sparks. Dr. Emily Watson. Sorry. I can't help it. I found where I was supposed to go. And I got my achievement. Discovered the underground lab. Excellent. Right. Progress. I was just wandering around town feeling like a doofus. Wow. So many notes. Current code for vacuum chamber is 1 times 34. Activate with control room computer. Keep control room door when not locked when not in use. Useful note. I'm trying not to die. I'm not really dying so much as I have an annoying... This is the end of my cold. At least I've not got the sore throat. And I'm not, like, stuffling up with, you know, snot. But it's the tickly cough that's just not going away. Though I did at least manage to sleep continuously last night. That was nice. And then I woke up at, like, 7 a.m. and I'm like, really? Really? This lava tube provided a cavity for the vacuum chamber. This is far more fortunate than most areas that became fused into the rocks during the teleportation event. People in those sections, I guess they're statues now. Oh, cool.
Dr. Emily Watson, research scientist at the Muroc Center. On Monday, my engineer suggested revising the power input. Somehow, this small modification initiated a runaway reaction, spawning a teleportation event at much greater scale than we imagined possible.
Hey, this is Dr. Emily Watson, research scientist at the Muroc Flight Research Center. Early this morning, 4 colleagues and I was conducting an experiment in the vacuum chamber. Specifically, we were hoping to gain insight into the idea that antimatter particles are actually regular particles traveling backwards in time. Go have a nap then. We tried for months to initiate a small-scale teleportation of electrons, but with no success. On Monday, my engineer suggested revisiting the power input based on Soviet research. Somehow, the small modification initiated a runaway reaction, spawning a teleportation event at a much larger scale than we imagined possible. So they did this themselves, because teleportation is tricky with the whole time thing, because the Earth is rotating, so that's probably why it's ended up on the moon. What new horror is this? I worried the technician was on the brink of a breakdown yesterday, but today I feared as me was falling apart. We were working in the vacuum chamber, and as I saw he was handling me a tool, so his arm was covered in terrible blisters. I immediately flashed back to my sister's last day as her body wasted away in that dreadful hospital. I let out a small shriek and dropped the experiment. He instinctively reached out to comfort me, and I saw his skin was completely normal. So I think about it now, the best scenario is that I was hallucinating, but when I close my eyes I see those awful sores. I can't shake the idea his arm actually changed somehow. Okay. Vacuum chamber. Interact. We did something. It went over there. Blaze! Hey! Oh, we put power on. Oh, we can get up the radio tower now. Okay, we are doing things. I mean, you know, it's been a year. And it's only April. Investigate the water tower. Okay, search the underground lab. Okay, right. But if the tower's restored, then can we get into this office thing? No. Okay, can't get in there yet. Okay. It's fine. We are exploring. Yeah. Well, I hope everything's okay with you. I'm rewinding the last year. It's not been great, but you know, we're still here, and we have a cold, and it's being annoying. But yeah, it'd be nice to actually manage to get through a stream without coughing my lungs out. I said there's not really coughing my lungs out. It's just really annoying, tickly. And really dry lips. No worries, flying stops are good. Good to see you. We're just having fun playing Lifeless Moon. I have no idea what I'm doing. But it's certainly interesting. Oh, inventory. What did we get? We got a key! For something. Is it... Oh, geology notes. No, I accidentally just went into... I keep on pressing B. Because B is usually exit, but it's not exit. So that is either the key to the office or the key to the diner. And as you can tell, this cough is killing my throat. Killing my voice. I just want it to be gone for Wednesday. Because Thursday I'm going to go see my friends and Honey Baby. And I'm staying for a few days. And I mean, I'm not infectious. But I just would like to be able to enjoy it fully. Oh, it's not that key. Maybe it's the key for the thing inside. Fountain. But yeah, hopefully everyone's enjoying today's random stream. Everyone enjoyed yesterday's weird cat president thing. We did discover some things about the cat presidents. If it's not the key for the office, then it might be the key for that underground bunker thing in the crater. There is a very distressed small child outside. It is a little bit heartbreaking. No. I'm not quite sure where you want me to go next then. Ah, search the school. Okay. They need to pop up a bit better. Wait, where's the school? Ah, maybe the thing that's lit up there. These are my countrymen. Their names live on in my heart. They died together yet terribly alone, torn from the world, thrown to a rock hundreds of thousands of miles away. Their last words were silent, the fixated screams into the horrible nothingness that greeted them here. Praying them would have meant ignoring their sacrifice. They sleep here now. Preserved memories, icy angels who pioneered our future. Unknown. Okay, weird ass floaty chair. Rest in peace, Amy Fulton, Barry Dillons, Gerald Douglas, Fred Kinder, Sally Hughes, John and Joanne Spring, Rebecca's a 3-year-old kid, Jane Childrat, and Jane Doe.
Tell me you're seeing this. They're all frozen. Looks like someone gathered up the corpses and brought them in here. Seems like only the research scientists survived the teleportation event.
Hey, I got another key. Don't know what that says. Oh, I think that's a diner key. Into the diner and look for clues. Personal letter. Hey Laura, I'm sorry about how we left things last week. Soon my work here will be done and we can just take a trip somewhere nice, just you and me. I'm sick of this desert, sick of working so hard for these obsessive, uptight engineers and scientists. I miss you, my dear. Unknown.
I hate to say it's all making sense, but this has got to be related to that huge explosion out in the desert a couple years ago. They thought an experiment at the research center destroyed half the town and killed a bunch of people, remember? They never found anything except a huge crater in the ground. Well, if my eyes are not deceiving me, the explosion wasn't really an explosion, but some kind of teleportation event that just transported everything to the moon.
Yep. That's what it seems like. Discovered frozen bodies in the school. Can't imagine the pain that these poor souls have experienced. Suffocation, decompression sickness for anyone lucky enough to survive. Must be more somewhere. I haven't found their bodies. Could they have made it through any of this? I'll keep looking. Their families deserve answers. Why is that one still yellow? Did we not find everything up the water tower? We can just have another climb. Just a glitchy UI. This is definitely a different type of game. I'll play this for a little bit longer. We we've gotten one achievement. I feel like we just need to get a few more answers. And then we can move on and leave everyone intrigued. I like the little save symbol there. Okay, so another one of those where we're like this. Florence's bulletin board. New Mac record. Experimental. Florence's diner.
Commander, you should never have let me fly that day. You knew I wasn't ready.
Okay, so that's not weird at all. But we got another key. Control room. I think I'm starting to lose my mind. I must be hallucinating. I watched as he materialized from a million tiny strands, a tangle of filaments assembling before my eyes. Impossible. He died in that test flight years ago. I'll never forget the trauma of that terrible day. This wasn't him. My mind is playing tricks on me. Maybe I could actually believe that if I were not holding my key, holding in my hand a very real key that my dead friend left behind. My only comfort the last couple of hours has been visions of my crewmate from the Moonlander. But his familiar spacesuit has also taken an unstable form. Each time I see him, his body appears to assemble and disassemble in a deeply unsettling display. I held out hope that my fellow astronaut was still alive, but now that I've seen a dead man reanimated in the same way, I wonder if any of this is real. Okay, back to the control center.
Today, when the chamber reached target pressure, there was an explosion of light. We experienced a severe shock wave that momentarily knocked everyone unconscious. I question my sanity as I say these words. The entire research center and most of the town are no longer located on Earth.
Okay. Apparent computer enter proper code to the vacuum. door to underground control room. You just need to leave it on it. There we go. It was just because it thought I hadn't read it. Alright, the event. Dr. Emily Watson, 7th of March, 1971. I don't know if anyone will ever find these recordings or if I'm just speaking to hear my own voice. In any case, I want to document these events. Today, when the pressure chamber reached target pressure, there was an explosion of light. We experienced a severe shockwave that momentarily knocked everyone unconscious. To our surprise, when we exited the vacuum chamber, the air was still at vacuum pressure, so we could not safely remove our suits. I question my sanity as I see these words. The entire research centre and most of the town are no longer located on Earth. Somehow the event has transported us and all our surroundings to the moon. To the moon. Potat viewer. That is okay. You just stay with your potat. I don't know what this is, but it's cute. It's got little eyes. Oh, is it supposed to be put somewhere? Excuse me. You want me to insert you? Aim higher, dream bigger. It's got AABB. Ha! There we go. That didn't work. No, I want to stay there. Ah, it was at 1x34. That was what it was trying to tell me. I was thinking there was some kind of code thing. It's like, no, it's just telling you which buttons you need to press. Literally. Search vacuum cleaner. No, search vacuum chamber. Vacuum cleaner just sounds funnier. It looks like a Stargate. It's probably some sort of...
I don't have time to explain now, but we found a device that could be our way of escape. I'm locking the key to the generator here inside the vacuum chamber. The door should be strong enough to keep him out. You must get to the caves.
Let's get to the caves. Okay, what did we get? We got a key. And find cave generator. Power generator. Shoulders. Oh, hang on. That was the thing. We made a discovery yesterday. There's a cave entrance west of town that leads to a large lunar cavern. After an hour or so, we made another startling discovery. I don't have time to explain now, but we found a device that could be our way of escape. My team installed a generator in the cave, started up to open the gate, power the device. I'm locking the key to the generator inside the vacuum chamber. The door should be strong enough to keep him out. Let's get to the caves. Okay. We're going to go to the caves. I don't know who he is and why we need to keep him out. We've got 9 minutes till we can run an ad, so we will do 9 minutes, and then we will do an hour on the next game. So we've got it set up. Though, having said that, we could just end slightly earlier. I don't know. It's required to stream today. But then if I get another game done, then I can knock another one off my list. How the heck did they get up there? Thanks to desperation, I located the device. The research device the scientist the research scientist spoke about. It seems to be a kind of portal. Under normal circumstances, I'd be insane to walk into this thing. These are not normal circumstances. My suit levels are low. I'm out of ideas. The scientist said she thought this would provide an escape. Maybe it will get me back to the lander at least, or maybe can't say more now. I'm out of time. Wish me luck. Right, one step beyond. I like the font. I like the simplicity of it all. The biologist. Oh. Inside the lunar cave system, I managed to power up the device. When I approached it, stunned me with a flash of light. I think somehow the enemy release knocked me to the side of the device. I still seem to be in the same cave system, honestly, I can't be sure. So I'm able to join up with my crewmate. I've seen him a few times now and I can hear him over the comms now and again, but it's clear we're operating in different time states. It appears he's still here with me, but living a few minutes into the future. I can't make sense of all of this. All I can try and do is document what I'm experiencing. If we don't make it home, at least there'll be a record. I seem to have lost my objectives. From before, but that's fine.
Hey, are you with me? I thought I saw you there for a minute. No, I've lost you again. Look, I don't know if you can see or hear me, but I'm going to scout up ahead. See if there's a way out of these caves.
This is ginormous.
You're going to come across an elevator in a minute or so. There's a generator nearby you can use to power it up.
Okay. Well, we just lost all of the rest of one. We're in chapter 2 now, apparently. Dorothy Mae Johnson, October 4th, 1972. The things we've learned here enable us to unlock such amazing creative power. The unusual flora and fauna continue to reveal more discoveries every day. We've already been able to initiate over a dozen novel state changes. I feel we'll soon be able to use this knowledge to generate nearly any kind of matter. And yet, with these seemingly limited abilities, all I seem to be able to think about lately is our lake cabin. I can feel the warm breeze, I can hear the birds, the gentle water lapping against the old wood docks. I might be trapped here forever, but I feel that's how much time I'll need to fathom the invisible mysteries of what I experienced that summer. Take the elevator? I see, I thought it was a ladder. Yeah, it's definitely more adventure than platformer. It's not really a platformer.
Whoa! Some weird stuff going on here.
She says finding a platforming section. For a way to power up the ring. Follow the stairway and look for a path out of the caves. Okay. Is there anything else on here? Because that was weird. Loop. Lake House. Step foot on another world.
Hello? Can you read me? Where are we? What is this place?
Investigate the cabin. Okay. I think I skipped a step. Because I could see something shining and I'm like, I want to go get the shiny thing. I was sitting out on the dock today, dangling my toes in the water like I do every afternoon, when suddenly I heard my grandfather's voice behind me. Of course, I have a habit of talking to him. I feel like he's with me in so many ways, but this was nothing like that. I heard his actual voice, and then I turned and saw him plain as day. I just stood there staring, and before I could muster a reply, he vanished into the ground in a tangle of vines. On some level, I knew it was the technician. He's become so vile, so hurtful, but just for a moment I believed the illusion, and now I've been sobbing for the last hour. Dorothy Mae Johnson. That name is familiar. Dorothy Johnson. Look for a tool. Yeah, I got this in the wrong order. Ah, 7th of August 1972. Finally, progress this morning. I successfully tested the device. By augmenting the input power schema and modifying the copper windings, I was able to induce the resonant frequency in the substrate. And it was just a matter of adjusting my little ray of lenses and mirrors to focus the seed image. I didn't share my colleagues' optimism that we could reproduce the technology we first saw on the moon, but despite my skepticism, I was the first one to succeed. Grandpa always said only the toughest minds can answer the hardest questions. I guess in this case he was right. That's a cat.
He was here last night. His destructive acts are getting really personal now. I found a torn piece of Molly's photo today. I can't find the other pieces. How cruel to tear up a photo of someone's cat. It's the petty act of an insecure bully. But I'm more worried about his recent violent outbursts.
It was here last night. Okay, that was literally the same thing. Okay. Ranges the components of the experiment activated with the photograph. How am I supposed to know what it's supposed to look like? Don't. No, I think I'm just going to leave it here because I'm getting a bit confused and tired, and it's been an hour. So we have the city and the biologist. We've got 3 sections, so yeah, we will continue that. We got 2 achievements. It's not bad. We've probably missed some stuff, but feels like there's more to explore there. So I'm just going to briefly switch. Don't go anywhere. We will do one more game. I just need to give a good stretch. So I will be back.